Today, I want to speak to you about what you could upcycle as an entrepreneur. So part of what you can do as an entrepreneur, besides selling stuff and besides starting a bakery business or a car wash, is you could look at things around you or in your community that you could upcycle. And there's one particular story of the pallet doctor, which is familiar to all of us in Port Elizabeth, of a young man who built a business on upcycling or recycling pallets, and he turned them into furniture, chairs and tables. And from that, he built an amazing restaurant, because that evolved and became a restaurant. So you and I could learn to upcycle all sorts of things. A few months ago, I traveled to Middleburg and I came across a store of someone who was selling nice vintage second-hand clothes. So he would buy the clothes from somewhere, or from people that don't want them, and wash them and iron them, and he would sell them. So you could look at that. Right in Walmer location, we've got Izandla Zethu, where there are entrepreneurs that make jewelry from corrugated iron. So there are all sorts of things that you and I as entrepreneurs can upcycle. And again, the important thing to note is another person's trash can always be another person's treasure. There's a business in East London that recycles all sorts of things, but one of the most fascinating things for me that they upcycle is oil. So all sorts of restaurants on a weekly basis go and sell their old oil, and they take that oil and they upcycle it and they resell it to whoever wants to buy it. So there are all sorts of things that you and I as an entrepreneur can upcycle in order to make more money.